Another day that the market's ripping. Good morning. It's gonna be another day of tough trying to get a two-legged pullback here, but we'll see what happens. I want to activate a couple more accounts that I passed. I passed one more yesterday at the on silver, but actually I passed two on silver yesterday, but I failed. Close to passing this one, failed. Silver is insane. Good morning. Miss trading, row trades. Good morning, guys. Let's have a good day. Let's try to be patient. ORB was easy, so hopefully whoever's trading ORB's got it today. Well, it wasn't that easy. It was a little choppy, actually. But I used TradeCopia for the first time today, and it was pretty good. I mean, the P&L was off a little bit, but I don't know if that's commissions or what, but here we go. I should have two funded accounts with trade days very soon. One I already passed. It's just I'm not at 30% consistency. I'm a little bit over, so I got to make a little bit more profit, but I'm well over the profit target of 3,000. So yeah, TradeCopia is something I'm going to probably use instead of TradeSyncer. Because seems easier to use. No, that's not to take away from QUANTOWER's copy trader, but these accounts are TradeIFY accounts, right? These accounts are TradeIFY accounts. So that's the only way to trade with that. I would like to see if Project X works. Does anyone know? I definitely got to get my hands on LUCID Flex accounts and start trading those. Really got to focus on LUCID and TakeProfitTrader as much as possible. Obviously Bullnox as well, but I don't like this market at all. That's my problem, right? I really want those trades, and they will not come. It's how it works. They will not come if you want them to. It's only when you're patient and you're gonna just wait for them. Eventually they'll come. But if you try to like force it, it never will come. It's testing your patience. That's how I've learned over the years. And that's what I struggle with the most, to be honest. Like trying to trade right now, it's like not even close to my setup. So if I trade right now, I'm trying something different. I need this to sell off. And right now the market just doesn't want to sell off at all. Like usually on strong days, it will at least sell off a little bit, right? Like all I needed to do is get down to here at the open. No, not that much, like 50 points. So give me a reason to look for a bounce. Switch over to tick charts. Is ORB still my bread and butter? Well, lately it's been so-so. But yes, it's something. If there's anything I would do, if there was like one strategy I had to trade, it would always be ORB. I don't know why I have such a hard time waking up when. So yesterday I was so tired. Like after the stream, I ate. I was so tired, but I was like, you know what? Let me just go somewhere. And I went to look at the cars, like I said. Then I went to a DJ store. I bought a bunch of new equipment because the DJ store was close to the dealership, so why not? And then I get home and I'm like wide awake, played some video games and couldn't fall asleep again. It's like crazy. I could go for a nap right now. I need to go to the far east hemisphere and trade at night. I would love that. All right, we're gonna wait for a sell-off. Be patient here. I'm gonna activate the accounts while I can. But I need to get with Take Profit Trader. That's like #1 priority. I'll be getting paid nicely right now on Take Profit Trader. Good morning, Miss K. I just saw your message on Discord. And one more. If we don't get a sell-off, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big problem for me because last week when I was not streaming, I would like peek on the market a couple of times and was selling off, and I would just be patient. And I want to be patient for the two-legged pullbacks, and they're not coming at all. Like this whole week, just no potential trades. So it's very frustrating to stick to a strategy that doesn't show up so often, right? So like there's days where it shows up multiple times and there's days where it's not going to show up, and it's really getting to me right now because I really want to grow these accounts. Happy New Year. Thank you. Likewise, guys. If you're tuning in for the first time this year, let's hope it's a good year. There's a lot to improve on from last year for sure. I would like to be more consistent, but at the same time, I want to take my money when I have it. I think that was a big lesson last year. I'm just waiting for Apex to activate a couple accounts that I passed yesterday. Or whenever it was. I guess let's switch over to a different prop firm for now and then let's work on Take Profit Trader maybe. Maybe scalp on it. I mean, I don't know. I really don't want to, but I don't need to draw a range to see a two-legged pullback. I don't trade it based on range. I just trade it based on sell-off into support. But the market's so strong right now that there's nothing I could do, unfortunately. I could just long this and it will sell off. I mean, I could guarantee you that. I mean, that's one way to do it. We could sacrifice one funded account and it will sell off, but will it sell off deep enough? I don't know. We do have news at 10 o'clock, so market's just very slow. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but it's very slow. It's not really moving much. It's a typical bullish market where it's like it's in the range, but to the upside, so there's no panic, and it's just grinding. We're definitely gonna break out of here eventually, but will it pull back one more time? That would be nice. Kind of like this. Oh man. Okay, news. Did I calculate my total for last year? Yes, I did. Except on Take Profit Trader, I haven't calculated fully. So I just guesstimated it. It's probably less than that. It should be less than that. If I spent 46 at Apex, it should be like 10, but for now, I don't know exactly, so should be 10,000 really, max. All right, let's see. Come on, send it down. Going up or down, guys? What do you think? Yeah, a lot of people got the eval ban from Apex. Yeah, like I talked about it yesterday. There's only one prop firm we could rely on long term, and that's Take Profit. And hopefully, knock on wood. I don't have wood here, but hopefully that doesn't change. There we go. You know, people want to trade for a living and stuff, and I don't know. With these prop firms, it's kind of hard to rely on that long term. You could rely on it for a year or two, but 5 years from now, I don't know what's gonna happen or what it's gonna look like. Top step banning people? How? I haven't seen that. Okay, but at least we're getting some kind of weakness for once. Putting people on focus program. What is a focus program? Is it like you got to trade like one account or something? This is what this is all telling me, guys. These prop firms are losing their edge, unfortunately. You guys are too good. That's all it tells me is these prop firms are losing the edge that they had. The house always wins, guys. The house always wins. The same thing happened in stocks where, I don't know if you guys know, but there was a large group of traders who were trading with stocks on Thinkorswim with TD Ameritrade. They had no commissions. So they would micro scalp and make significant amount of money with hyper scalping for a couple pennies with millions of shares, and they did it very efficiently for a very long time. Banned. Like, they were taking money out of other people's hands, and that's why you could never copy other traders, guys. You just never could copy other traders, because if someone is really, really, really good, their strategy is gonna get wiped out if it gets exposed too much. I don't think this pullback's deep enough for me to take a two-legged pullback here, but this is a two-legged pullback. But I take us on this eval. That would be one way to get this to go lower. Okay, I'm in. It's an eval. It's a two-legged pullback in a location I don't like, so just taking it, because if it goes up, I won't have FOMO. If it goes down, I'll be able to trade my funded. So it's a win-win situation here. Definitely looking for like 40 points or so. There's 15 points. Yeah, if you guys hit the like, I can't stream as long today. I actually have a meeting at a local indoor golf restaurant, or whatever you want, bar, whatever you want to call it. At 3 o'clock. So I need like an hour to warm up in my garage so I don't embarrass myself. And it's like 15 minutes away from my house. But if we get to What did I say? 200 likes in the title? I forgot. Yeah, it's a little choppy again near the highs, but again, this goes up, it will eliminate the FOMO of me not trading this because this is a take profit trader eval. If it goes down, then at least I'll have a potential trade for my funded accounts. It's a tool like a pullback here. Like you have the first pullback, right? It doesn't make new lows. The second one, I go along. However, I don't like the location of it. But if the market's strong, there is a chance that it continues higher. I would much rather see this. Actually, it's actually not bad. But yeah, I'd rather see it lower. Come on. Like this pullback was basically the news. And it looks like it's recovering it now. Good morning. Come on, can we break out? See, now I want it to go up and it just stalls. Well, at least I'm in the trade, so it's more entertaining. So take profit eval, I would like to pass. I'm not gonna pass it on this trade. I would like to pass it overall. I mean, technically, if this does break out, we could pass. I think $4,500 is a long ways away, though. $925. Yeah, that's right at that resistance level on the daily chart. Hello from Italy. Do I know how to speak Italian at all? You know. I used to know a few words, but I can't think of any now. Buongiorno. Isn't that French? Or is that Italian too? Bonjour. Buongiorno. Sounds Italian, actually. Bonjour is French, yeah. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Nothing like um I don't know. Is like penna vodka pasta popular in Italy, or is that like a American Italian thing? I love Italian food, but I'm on the pasta side of things. Like chicken parm. See, I'm Polish, so like chicken parm, we just eat the chicken cutlet with, like potatoes and stuff. Um, Not a huge fan of marinara sauce. Marinara sauce with chicken. Buenos dias from Medellin, Colombia. That's a place to visit one day. Do I have a code for Take Profit Trader? Yes, I do. Right down here. I gotta see. People don't notice these things. When I was growing up, I had two favorite soccer players. One was Italian, and one was Brazilian. You try to use Alpine. You gotta use capital letters. Forza Juve. See, no. How old are you? I used to be I used to be an Inter Milan fan. Long time ago. We're talking 25 years ago. Okay, so Christian Vieri maybe. I used to be when Ronaldo used to play there in Milan. The OG Ronaldo, and then Christian Vieri. Those were my two favorite players. I don't know why. Yeah, Boniek right now he's very controversial. He played for Juventus? No, he played for Inter Milan. Unless he let me see. Let's see. He did play for Juventus for a while, yeah. That was before my time then. Well, not before my time, but I was like 8 years old. Like this was my like childhood that I remember. I remember the World Cup '98 a little bit. Yeah, we're getting a sell off here. Maybe our dream will come true. It's gonna trap here. Let's see. It might trap here and go lower. So break 846 and then reject. Alessandro Del Piero. That was my biggest rival to Ronaldo. It was Del Piero and then Henry. Which is crazy because Henry became one of my favorite players later on. And I think Henry is one of the greatest strikers ever. But Italy was so stacked in the 2000s. My goodness. Especially like on the midfield and defense. And I like Lewandowski, yeah. I'm a Barcelona fan because of him now, but I'm really a Real Madrid fan. So it's kind of weird. But he's pretty much done. Okay, let's see how it reacts here. It's either gonna reject hard or maybe we go higher. I think it's gonna reject. Trap right here. Oh, Figo was amazing. I don't know if he's the greatest midfielder. I think you got Zidane, you got even recently Toni Kroos was one of the most underrated players ever. There's a lot of good midfielders. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fast track trading clawbacks. What the hell is that about? So fast track trading is asking people to pay money back. There's no way this is like, I'm so confused. Like, how is that possible? John Q, how much? Yeah, it's a thing, guys. I did see on Twitter. So let's see. John, how much did you get paid by Fast Track, and how much are they asking for in the payment? You should exit the last high. I'm not worried about this trade. This is just an eval. I want the market to actually go down, even though I'm long. This is my FOMO protection trade, meaning if it goes up, great. At least I made some money on an eval. It kind of will stop me from over trading, because if it goes up, it doesn't give me my proper setup. But 12K with 15% of settlement. What does that mean? 15% of 12K? I mean, that's not the end of the world. At least not all of the money back, but still stupid. I just don't understand. I mean, I'm glad I got pretty lucky with Fast Track at the end of the day. I didn't really use them much. I did spend a couple grand with them. Maybe not a couple grand, but actually it was a couple grand. And I requested like $30,000. Thank God I didn't get it approved. Did I fill it out? No. I didn't get the email for that. But I can. It's in my dashboard thing. Like in the corner, it says trade details. Yeah, trading strategy, not trading. Please fill out your trading strategy below. Please be as detailed and specific as possible. Chop, chop, chop. We're not going anywhere right now. Nice, Dustin. It looks like prop shop traders going under soon. Well, maybe not going under, but they changed so many things. No more sim payouts. That's crazy. Come on, breakout. You could do it. There we go. Why choose Take Profit Trader as a prop firm? Well, number one, this is what I use, right? So when I recommend something, it's not because I recommend it to you. It's more like a indirect recommendation because I use it. Okay, so never like try to follow other people what they're doing. You could just do your own research and kind of just get an idea, but don't do it just because they do it. Make sure it makes sense for you. For me, Take Profit Trader is the number one prop firm, but it is the number one prop firm from B to Z. The A to B stage, the eval stage, is very painful and long. But outside of that, Take Profit Trader, you get daily payouts. And eventually you will go live. So if you get good at trading and whatnot, you make a lot of profit, you will get put to live accounts, which you do with a lot of prop firms. But the difference with Take Profit Trader is that you get to keep your 5 accounts. And then nothing changes in the live account. It actually gets better. So in the live account, you still trade the same size. Your drawdown becomes end of day instead of trailing. And you could take out payouts from the safety net, from the buffer. So every other prop firm, when you go live, you get punished because it becomes more difficult to trade. They limit your size. If the prop firm offers 3 accounts or 5 accounts, you only have 1 live account. With Take Profit, you get 5 live accounts. It actually is something that we could rely on long term. At the moment, who knows if that will change. It's not a perfect system if you think about it. Like, they put people live so fast and people blow the live accounts, that's a lot of money that they're going to lose, right? So they might have to adjust eventually. But at the moment, like, it's the perfect firm. You get paid daily. I need to get back on that. Like, I missed the daily payouts. Hopefully if the market goes up now, I could get 2 funded accounts with Take Profit. I just got accepted to Pro Plus. Should I reset my Pro accounts or try to pass? I would say try to pass. But you got accepted to Pro. What does that mean? Well, not what is it? I know what that means, but do you have any accounts? Very slow, but we're getting there. I could put my stop at break even now. So I'm at 7,000. We need 9,000 to pass. Having only 3 contracts is difficult. I think 5 would be better. Yeah, 5, I would have passed right here. This would have been passing. I'll stop out break even, because if it doesn't go, it doesn't go. I mean, might chop around, but at least the eval will be okay. If this was funded, I'll definitely trail it. I'm up $3,000. You could see the P&L right here. If you can't see this right here, it's up here. Up 50 points. Phidias in the house. Happy New Year to you guys as well. Oh man, my back is killing me with this chair. Been saying I'm gonna get a new chair for so long. Maybe I should start standing again. Yeah, we rejected that pretty bad. Hopefully just a little bit more chop before we go higher. It will be disappointment to see this go back to break even. But I think that's how I'm gonna try to pass Lucid and TRADEIFY evals. Nice and slow, controlled trading instead of just full porting. And even top step. If I took bigger size on this, I would have been stopped out. I actually lost weight. I'm back to like 170. Oh, okay. Alrighty, market. Alrighty. Alrighty. I see you there. Something just happened. That was crazy. That was 100-point drop. It had to be some kind of news. Red to million, see you tomorrow. Please don't bounce now. Oh my god, I'd be so mad. Oh my god, it's gonna squeeze. It's gonna squeeze. Alright, we're gonna take a two-legged pullback again. This is the first pullback here. We'll take the second pullback. I don't care how high it is. This was just some kind of news, and then it's getting bought up and absorbed, clearly. It's going to be a massive squeeze if it doesn't go lower. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. I gotta get back with my live account on Phidias. I need to pass some evals. I am actually very close to a payout with you guys. But for some odd reason, I didn't realize that days under $100 don't count as a trading day. So I gotta keep trading. Like, see, I've traded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then none of these days counted, which I thought they would, but they don't. So gotta get a few more good days in here. Yes, I'm considering that because I have some money in the wallet. It's a pretty cool system, by the way. All right, that didn't trigger yet. How's Phidias direct funding? Do they have direct funded? No. No, they don't have direct. How does it work? Basically, like if you get your payouts, they go to your wallet. And then I guess you could transfer it to your live account if you have a live account with them. Like I have a live account from a while ago. And And I have $2,000 in the wallet, so I could transfer that to a live if I want. Yeah, Peridia has straight to funded. Yeah, I still have Phidia's giveaway from a while ago. We could do that today if you want. If you guys want to try Phidia's, I could do the giveaway today. You just have to sign up with them. So you have an email that they could add the accounts to. Kind of similar to Take Profit Trader. Oh, I am long. Volatility is increased here. I like it. Okay, let's see. See what happens here. First pullback, second pullback, break of that. And I'm long, but it didn't explode right off the bat. I don't know what this was. What was the news? Or that was a crazy sell-off. One of my friends texted me, a trader friend. He trades options or stocks. I don't know which he was trading right now, but he says, "Man, I didn't take $80 profit and I ended up break even. That's the worst feeling. Greed is a MF." I'm like, bro, it's $80. Which prop account are we giving out today? If we hit enough likes, we'll give away Phidias. Greed. Actually, he's in Colorado, so weed was like, that was the first state to be legal, I think. But he doesn't smoke. I haven't smoked weed and I only smoked weed like 5 times in my life, if that. And last time had to be like 2010, maybe. I think it's as disgusting as cigarettes. I don't know why. I feel like it smells. I hate the smell of weed. Probably more than the smell of cigarettes, to be honest. I hate both, but come on, market. Let's pass this damn eval. I'll be very happy. I don't know how much we gotta make. I'm gonna start taking some off here soon though. If we make another push towards like 915, 920, I'm gonna take off too. Yes, I'm using QUANTOWER. I definitely want to try deep charts, but that's a project for another day, maybe. He's don't come all the way back. So I had a 50-point trade, came back to break even. Now I'm about to have 30-point trade come back to break even. That's gonna be annoying. Yeah, that's the problem. Ever since it became legal, if you go into like very populated places, it just stinks. I think that's the worst part about it. Like, I don't care if you do it at all. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing for you or whatnot. Like, I just hate the way it smells. And oh, we're getting close to passing, guys. Should probably just take one off just to be safe. But it was very close to passing, so I don't think we need that much more. Probably another 10 points or so. At 919, we might actually pass. Yeah, I don't have a good way of protecting my gains yet. I don't know how to do it. Because if I trail my stop too soon, I will miss out on some big trades. I know I'm up 30 points right now, but like I set my stop to break even and it just like pulls back a little bit. It's gonna stop me out break even because volatility is pretty high. What if I did like a 5-minute chart? How to quickly change timeframes in QUANTOWER without clicking those drop down buttons? You go to, I don't know if it's these settings or main settings. Yeah, these settings. So let's say this would be shift 1, shift 5. I'm just gonna go like this. All right. So now I could just go 1 minute, 5 minutes, daily. So it's right in the settings. But can I do a tick chart? Need ticks 500 days, and that's gonna be How much was I up here, I wonder? Um, well, Dustin, the reason why it's 4K and not 3K because it's end of day drawdown with no daily loss limit. It's actually really good. Every other prop firm that has end of day drawdown pretty much has daily loss limit. What are the goals for 2026? I would say the goal is at the moment the same. Make 300,000, but I would like to make $300,000 net. And how I could do that is take my money when I have the money. To kind of increase my payouts. I could also get more disciplined on those really bad days where I blew the accounts that shouldn't be blown. There's days that, or weeks, you know, where things just don't go well and things are going to happen. But there was days where I blew the accounts pretty much on purpose. Like it was just like, you know what, screw this, I'm over this. And the accounts would be like $5,000-6,000 in balance, you know, and I would take like $1,000 loss and then just lose control and blow the accounts. That's just not acceptable. So different ways to get there, but 300K would be like the goal. Prop firms are only getting more difficult. They're not getting easier. So getting to that 300K is more and more difficult every year. Last year, if prop firms had the same rules as they did in 2023 and 2024, I would have made probably $500,000 in payouts. But the rule changes made it a lot more difficult and a lot more profit needed to be made in the accounts to get a payout. Even with, you know, TRADEIFY. TRADEIFY was great, and they added the safety net. Phidias, do you still need the safety net in your accounts? I forget. I hope not. Come on, market. Just 10 more points. I mean, how difficult can this be? Getting there. Come on. Are we there yet? I can't tell. Take profit trader. I'm gonna take that and there is resistance up here, so I think I had it passed. Pretty sure I had it passed. Yeah, I had it passed. Just this thing doesn't update like very fast. Come on. It's $100. Oh my god, the hardest. The tension. Still $25 short. All right. Yeah, go. You can go now. F you. Unbelievable. I think I could make $25 without losing 4,000 or 9,000. The $25 is 5 ticks, 6 ticks. Do I trade silver at all? Yeah, I passed a couple evals yesterday on silver. Silver is nuts. So I wouldn't say I traded. I just YOLO'd some evals. I YOLO'd 4 evals yesterday. I've actually haven't seen it during the day. Like, what does it look like now? So in this range here, that's $6,000. That's insane. The volatility is insane on that. Okay, guys, we need 6 more ticks. We can't celebrate too soon because 6 ticks is a long ways away. We definitely have daily resistance. This is daily, that's hourly. Where's the daily chart? I guess I didn't set that up. Yeah, but right here. Once I see some selling pressure, I'm gonna just go short. Please use micro. You can't use micro. At least not on Apex. Well, I'm proud of MNQ, yes. Oh, you meant for $25. I thought you meant because silver, every tick is $25. That's what I thought you meant. Sorry, I misunderstood. So that was a 45-point trade. And here we had 52 points. But here I had more contracts, so I think like 40, 50-point trades are going to be something that I could do maybe on the funded accounts. I've been on the pretty good streak with this. It's just when I get stopped out, you know, I took a 38-point stop loss here, so that's what's going to suck. But $25 on MNQ is going to be hard. I'd rather just go for 6 ticks when I see a big dump. So if there's a big dump and a lot of selling volume, then I'll just hit the ask and don't want to do it now in this chop because in chop 6 ticks is a lot. Come on. dump it. It's not going. How do you explain your discretionary trades? I don't know. That's what I said yesterday. I'm like, some people trade by intuition, and it's like hard to explain exactly what you're like. Just say what you're looking for, I guess. But some of it doesn't make sense because, again, the people at the prop firms don't trade. They don't make money trading. I guess we're still going higher. Zero to AJ. I tuned into his stream last was it yesterday night or maybe Power Hour, whatever it was. He was trading silver. It was so funny. He's like, I just got in this bitch and I'm down $1,000 already. What the fuck? I love Zero Day J. He grew his channel. I remember when Zero Day J was so tiny. Him and Pine Tree Trader. They both made some super great progress in 2025. Tyler, good morning. I had to check the clock. I wasn't sure if it was morning or afternoon already. Tyler, I'm trying to... I saw one of your tweets about like taking your time, not worrying about the stream and taking trades just to take trades. So I've been trading a lot less and trying to let winners go. So far, been practicing on evals for the most part. But I would say this week I had 3 of my cleanest trades in a long time. Just passed Take Profit Trader, so I'm going to have 2 Take Profit Trader accounts finally. Hopefully they still let me go live, I'm assuming. What's gonna be my strategy path to Take Profit Trader Pro with trailing drawdown? Well, the good thing about me is I am permanently in the live accounts on Take Profit Trader. I've taken out over 70,000 from them, so I don't have to worry about trailing drawdown, luckily. 19K on Apex, damn. On 20 accounts. I know you're going for that big payout. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what I've been trying to just focus on Apex long term, and the big payout will come like later in the year. And get smaller payouts. Get the smaller payouts in other prop firms. It's just very tough to not have a tilt day for me for a long time. Like, you know, if I look at it in 6 months from now and say to myself, I'm not going to have any tilt days in 6 months, it's hard to believe. You are not subject to trailing drawdown because you promote them? No, I'm in the live account. In the live account, you don't have trailing drawdown. It's end of day drawdown. The reason why I promote Take Profit Trader is because they are the best prop firm when it comes to everything except the evals. The evals are the crappy part. The trailing drawdown I don't really care about because I trade with most prop firms that have trailing drawdown. Apex, Bullnox. Even when I got my payouts with TRADEIFY last year, a lot of those accounts were with the trailing drawdown. To me, trailing drawdown is not really the end of the world. However, you do have to adapt to taking profits sooner. That's for sure. Letting winners go is more difficult on trailing drawdown. Once you make consistent money with them, let me see if I can find the email to kind of show you. It was in August, right? I think I got moved to live. Make sure there's no information. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so August 6th, I got an email saying, we are pleased to inform you that effective immediately, you are authorized to trade exclusively on Pro Plus accounts based on your successful performance on Pro accounts. This upgrade is accordance with point 7 sub B on Pro agreement, which states that once trader exceeds $20,000 in total withdrawals across all Pro accounts, a transition to Pro Plus status becomes mandatory. Your consistent performance and withdrawal record have met this threshold, and we commend your achievements. So I've taken out $20,000 to $300, $400 a day for a long time. So it wasn't like I took out $5,000 4 times. This is going back for 2-3 months of taking out $200-$300 a day consistently. Okay, I used to go on like 15, 20 days payout streaks with them, and that's how I got put on Pro Plus. And ever since then, I can't trade on Pro accounts. So every time I pass an eval, I have to tell them that I passed an eval. And I know it's confusing here because you see these Pro accounts. These are Pro accounts that actually got turned into Pro Plus. So these accounts are not really mine. Okay, I traded this by mistake one time, think it was an eval, but I can't trade these. I'm logged into my Take Profit Trader accounts because when I trade my evals, I trade them on the Rhythmic accounts. But when I trade the live account, it's actually on TRADEIFY. You can't have the live accounts on Rhythmic, only on TRADEIFY. So I do my evals on Rhythmic because it's just something I'm used to, and then yeah, so that's the goal. So your goal with Take Profit is to get to the live account, and once you get to a live account, you are upgraded to luxury. Well, I scalped. So my opening range trade is something I do every morning. So that's one. So let me show you kind of what I did this morning. Well, I can't show you right now. Just give me 1 second because I didn't trade it on this account. I have to switch accounts. Well, you see this profit of $400? That's getting in and out of the trade really quickly. So like trailing drawdown does not get affected, right? So once you're in profit, just take the money. That's how you beat the trailing drawdown. But also there's a second way, right? Having bigger accounts always helps. So like the 150K account, it's much easier to manage your trailing drawdown. And the big thing a lot of people don't realize is that when you do take a loss, right? So I could show you this on my accounts here because I did take a loss. You see how these accounts are at $149,221 and I have $4,221 with the trailing drawdown. So these are 150K accounts. I took like a $1,800 or $1,600 loss on the first day of these accounts. And that was the first day of the year. It was a great start to the year. And you see how it says $4,221? That is actually static drawdown. Now, this is how you mentally overcome trailing drawdown. This is static drawdown. What does that mean? That means if I take a trade and it goes in my favor, let's say $300, $400, and then comes back to break even, I am not going to lose any of this drawdown. Okay? The trailing drawdown only affects you if you're at the highest point of that account balance. If you're not at the highest point of that account balance in the history of that account, you have static drawdown. It's not trailing. Okay? So if you see this 4,020, that's static drawdown. I could let a trade go up $500, come back to break even, I'll still have $4,200 in drawdown. It is not until I make these accounts go over $150,000 again, and then I'm up in profit, and then if it goes against me, I'll lose some drawdown. But as you can see on the $5,000 drawdown, you take a $1,000 loss, it really doesn't blow the account. Versus on like a 25K account or on the 50K account, you take a $1,000 loss, those accounts are hurting. So the bigger accounts have much more drawdown, therefore mentally it's easier to accept an unrealized gain turn into break even, and you break even on the trade but you lose some drawdown. If you have a smaller account, that becomes very tight, and then you're like the account's pretty much done even though I didn't lose anything, and then it goes downhill from there. So having a bigger account, or if you don't have a bigger account, if you do the 50K account, you just gotta try to get to that $2,000. But I think that having $4,500 worth of trailing drawdown is sufficient enough. You feel like you described it pretty bad. Hold on. This is gonna continue. All right, I think we passed. I think it's $25 more, and I think I got it. Wow. Look at this balance. $159,000 to a penny. The odds of that are almost impossible. Should play the lottery today. I appreciate you taking the time to answer. I mean, that's part of being on YouTube. So I thank you for being here and asking questions, because sometimes no one's asking questions and there's no trades and it's a boring stream. All right, let me show you my opening range trade. So past this eval finally. So I was up 50 something points on 3 contracts here. I don't know if some kind of news came out. We dumped 100 points. So I stopped out break even here. Kind of hurt, but I was up like $3,000 on this. And then I retook it here. So the reason for the entry here and the reason for the entry here is the same exact pattern. My 2-legged pullback pattern on the 500 tick chart. So the market pulls back once, pulls back a second time, and I enter. I know that sounds confusing because the market pulls back multiple times all the time, but the pattern is there. So basically the market doesn't make new lows before it pulls back twice. So here we have a first pullback, and you see how it makes new lows, right? So when it makes new lows, it resets. And now we have a pullback here. Now this pullback held, right? This pullback held. It didn't break these lows. So now it bounces. It makes another pullback, and then I just take a long. This is not ideal placement of the trade because it's near the highs of the day. I like it to be like in this area, but the market's just been so strong lately that it's just hard. And that's why I'm taking it on evals and not on fundeds. And the same thing here. So we had the first pullback here, second pullback here, and then break of this high, I took a long and took a little bit more contracts this time because I knew there was resistance at the 925, 930 area. So I wanted to pass this eval before we get there. So if I did 3 contracts entering here, I wouldn't be able to pass, which was a good call in the end. But right there I was afraid of this wick here. That was a pretty good trade plan for once. Only thing with take profit trader is the 1 trade a week. What is this about? I've never heard of that in my life. 1 trade a week. Is this something new I'm missing? Am I gonna look for another trade? Potentially, but market will have to sell off unless I take a short, but not a fan of shorting this. This top step the rhythmic, no, not anymore. You have to trade at least 1 time a week to keep the account active. But why would that be a problem? I should start another eval with Take Profit. And Lucid and TRADEIFY. The way I'm trading evals right now is very different. And I think that's the approach I should take in 2026. It feels good, actually. It feels pretty good to pass evals like this. Bigger trades. Maybe it will translate to my funded accounts and being more patient, letting trades work, making $2,000-$3,000 in one account in one day, which I've made $700,000 in my payouts lifetime. And I could probably count on my one hand how many days I've had over $2,000 in the account. So one single day of profit being over $2,000, I could probably count on one hand. I just don't have big profit days. So if I could, get 3 $2,000 trades per month on an account and then get my $500, $400 on the ORB, that would really grow the accounts fast. And with the eval bands and all that stuff, I really want to be more careful with the accounts and hold them much longer. And I also got to pass Bullnox evals. Bullnox has always been a good prop firm for me. Very consistent, very low cost for me personally. I don't know why, but I guess I don't trade with them a lot. So like the costs are always so much lower. The ROI on my Bullnox has always been great. So this past year I spent $7,000. I made $39,000. So that was quite a lot. I think in 2024 I did a lot better. Or 2024. I did a lot better as far as the percentage goes. I also didn't trade as much with Bullnox last year. And so many accounts got blown up when payouts were ready. That's the biggest thing, I think, in 2025. Accounts were at payouts. With Apex, for example, I had, easily $30,000 to $50,000 worth of payouts I could have taken if I just didn't trade those accounts anymore. If I just left them alone, I requested the payout, could have been, probably another 30,000 and then another 20,000 with like trade cautiously or a couple more flip days, stuff like that. Stupid mistakes. But this year, Lucid and TRADEIFY, I want to do better with, and Take Profit Trader, I want to make at least 150,000. I think half of my payouts this year in 2026 will be from Take Profit Trader because, as you can see here, this is pretty much late second half of the year. So in August, I got put to live. It took forever to switch to live, to be honest. Part of it was me being slow with paperwork and stuff, but it did take, I almost didn't trade most of August with Take Profit Trader. And then I made like 50,000 between September, October, November, December. So I think, $10,000 a month is very doable. Should be even easily obtainable. So I think 150,000 would be my goal for Take Profit Trader this year. And it's crazy to see because there's people that make that in a day or two. But that's just not me. Yeah, I think now you go live instead of going on cap payout, right? So I'm going to trade with Bullnox until I get pushed to live. But live accounts, if I have a live account with Bullnox, Phidias, bunch of like smaller live accounts, you know, I'll just milk as much as I can. No, it still sucks, Bernard, because that's how much money I spend on the fees. I'm assuming I put $20,000 here, but it's a very big pain in the butt to calculate the expenses on Take Profit Trader. And moving forward this year, I'm gonna keep track of it manually, but or use one specific credit card for them. But I'm thinking this is more like 10,000. I can't imagine spending $20,000 because you can't go ham with them. Like it takes forever to pass the evals and whatnot. I did reset a couple accounts. So I'm thinking like 10,000 maybe. But I put 20,000 just to be extra cautious, whatnot. And like this and this is almost the same. So if I didn't get denied those payouts, I would have been up $300 net profit, which is a very good salary. But even $200,000 is great. I'm making $200,000 pressing buttons, and we're not gonna realize how good we have until it's all gone. And that's what I'm starting to realize with all these bans and all this stuff. It's prop firms are not gonna be here for forever. There's gonna be changes, whether it's prop firm, you pass an eval and you go straight to live or whatnot. The multiple accounts, all that stuff it's all gonna change. And gotta be grateful for what we have and the opportunity we have at hand. But sometimes we forget that $200,000 is something we dreamt of when we started trading 10 years ago. And most of my profits made in 1 minute a day. Most of that profit is made in 1 minute a day. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm playing golf today. I have a meeting. So it's a business meeting. At a local golf restaurant or bar. So in an hour, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to go warm up in my garage. See if I could hit the ball today. So I don't embarrass myself. Sacred, hit the daily payout threshold in 2 days on 150Ks. Let's go. That is a good way to start the year. What will we do if prop firms are no longer allowed? Well, I don't think they're not going to be allowed. I think they're just going to be different. But what would I do? I would probably trade stocks. I mean, maybe I'll trade. If I could trade futures the way I'm trading right now this week, then I wouldn't mind that. What's my handicap? Hitting the golf ball consistently. That's my main handicap. Nah. I don't really have a handicap yet. My best score I think was 90, 91 maybe. So if I could break 100, I have a decent round. So 25, whatever. I just started playing in August. And I got injured pretty bad. So I've only played, 3 months. It seems longer than that. No, it's got to be longer. I was injured for maybe 2 months. And it's the same thing I just talked about, how grateful we should be for what we have. And the same thing with like golf. Like when I was injured, all I wanted to do was be able to hit the golf ball. I'm like, I know I suck and I know it's frustrating, but I just want to go out there and get better, you know? Like, and the same thing right now in the wintertime. Hitting the ball in the woods or in the lake, complaining about it while drinking a beer in the nice 85-degree weather does not sound too bad right now. Or even just liquid death. Actually, of all the golf I played this year, I didn't drink many beers at the golf course. I know that will change this year, but short game will drop strokes faster than anything. Yeah, I've learned at the very end of the season that the course I play on the most is actually very difficult and the slope is very high. So I've been warned about this course for a while because it's the closest course to my house, and it's a nice course, but the greens are difficult. So I never went there. I was like, I'm not going to bother with that. It's going to just piss me off. And then my brother's friend from work says he plays there sometimes, and in that 1 week he decided to play there, and we played with them. And I realized, wow, this course is not bad at all. Like, what are people complaining about? And mind you, I didn't play on any nice courses yet at the time. I played on like par 3 courses. I played on the executive course, which was my favorite because I was injured. So I didn't use the driver. So par 3, there was an executive course, like a par 65 or something like that, which has 9 par 3s. So that's where I played the most, which wasn't the easiest course. And then towards the end of the year, I went to this other course, also near my house, but it's very hard to get a tee time. But it was cold already, so it was easier. And I realized, wow, open fairways, flat greens. I was 2-putting everything, or even 1-putting versus 3-putting. So it's the short game is definitely a big difference. But it also depends on the course, because my strokes were just dropping down just because the putting was easier. 10 handicap, very nice. The more I drink, the better I play. You feel like you play better. That's part of the solution. I really want to go visit Nutty and play in Florida, but he's busy in January. We'll see if we're gonna do another BDH trip. They did reach out, so I gotta get back to them. I gotta talk to Nutty and see when that would work. Did I miss the giveaway? No, we gotta hit the likes first. I'm not doing a giveaway today unless we get to enough likes. What a squeeze, though. What a squeeze. Market is tough right now because it's not giving any decent pullbacks. It's just squeezing, which is a good thing. Like, if the market is gonna be weak and then we try to buy the dips, then it's not good. But when it's strong, the dips should be shallow. Like, it makes sense that the market can't pull back if it's strong, right? I mean, I guess this pullback was decent enough. Kind of trapped right there, and kind of why I took it long again. I felt like if this doesn't continue lower, this is going to be a major trap because this was some kind of news. This dropped so fast. This is a tick chart, so it's hard to tell. But if you look on like a minute chart, this was in 1 minute. Boom. Maybe 2 minutes. What a beast of a move right here, though. Wow. Two-legged pullback again. Wow. If you take a look here, so I need to get my tool out. I don't have my On my new computer, I never installed it, so it's harder to draw it. But same thing. First pullback. So let's just go back here. So the market makes a pullback here, right? Pullback makes new lows. Pullback makes new lows. Pullback makes new lows. Pullback makes new lows. Pullback doesn't make new lows. Goes up, doesn't make new lows. So this is a second attempt. So you see, like every time it made a green candle here, new lows. Green candles, new lows. Then goes up, especially when it gets to the moving average. That's even better. It pulls back here. This is the first pullback. It didn't make new lows, so that counts as the first pullback for me. Now it breaks this high, pulls back again, does not break the lows. And then entry would have been right there. That would have been the best trade of the day. And I just did not even think about it because of where the location is on the chart. We could have taken another eval here and would have been great. But I was busy talking and I was not paying attention, mainly because of the location. But the pattern would have been beautiful. And that's exactly the same trade here. Same trade here. This one was a little choppy here though. But if you pay attention to that, it really works. Even here it worked. First pullback, second pullback. You enter, it chops around. This is a trap, so that's even better. And it just keeps going. And you can make, 40, 50 points. Damn, this should have been another eval passed. Or at least not passed, but like halfway to pass. But that's the positive. Another backtest trade right here, and what a thing of beauty. I wish I took that. I literally was not even paying attention here. I put the stop at the lows, the previous lows. Because you can't, like, if you have it to like a, that's the hardest part about this. If I take a trade long here and I put my stop right there or right here, that is too tight. Because sometimes you'll get either chop or like in this case, let's say you entered here. That's where the entry would be, right on this candle. It goes up 15 points. You set your stop to break even, and then it goes down here and then goes right back up. So I just set my stop at the lows. So entered here. This was a wide stop. So I took 3 contracts here, but this is evals. On the funded account, I'll take 1 or 2 contracts. So for example, on the 50K account, like this would be perfect, right? So on the 50K Apex, I could risk 30%, $750. So this would be a perfect stop loss right there. So sometimes the risk reward is going to be kind of 1-to-1, but hopefully sometimes 2-to-1. I think using micros on this would be great. Someone talked about micros yesterday. Forgot who it was, and I was like, micros. But then I started to think about it. So like here, I made, I entered here, and then I ended up making $4,000 here, right? So if I would have taken 5 micros, that would have been a $400 trade. A $400 trade goes a long way if you do it consistently. Like I make $400 most of the time, as you guys could see right here. This is like my average P&L day. So if I could just do that, but this is done in 2 seconds versus this with micros, this would take, you know, like in this case, it took 17 minutes, which is actually not too bad. Here, I was up 50 points in 30 minutes, and I got stopped out in 33 minutes at break even. So this one hurt a little bit, to be honest. But what a clean move. This is how you want it to see. Like, this is the cleanest move imaginable. 50 points right there, boom. Done. But again, the location is something like if I take all these trades like that, a lot of times they wouldn't work. So gotta be careful not to get too excited about that. Right now, the market is strong. So gotta take all of them. But when the market's weak, the two-legged pullbacks work best down here. Because you can also take it to the short side, right? If you think about it. Only that clean against me. I hope this is you're talking in general and not right now, because you should be getting another payout today. So how much payout are you getting today? So Up and Down Trader is a personal friend of mine. He's seen me trade from the very beginning, pretty much. From short trader to shark traders to TradeNet, and he's seen me throw stuff when my platform would freeze back in the day. I'll never forget the one day. What broker was that? United Traders. Let's see if they still exist. This is what I used to trade with. Wow, they're still alive. Wow. I used to trade with these people. I think it was them. Investment ideas. Well, it wasn't investing, it was trading. So I don't know if they changed paths or... Yeah, I don't know. This is different now. Used to be a trading almost like a prop firm. So I would send like $3,000 in, and how prop firms used to work with stocks is you would send in like $3,000 and that will give you a lot of leverage. Russian hedge fund. Yep. So they're closed. Okay. I used to trade with them. They had one of the cleanest platforms. I think I definitely have a video of that somewhere. Let's see. Let's go back to the Alpine roots. Do I not have any videos with them? Let me see what this is. Why is there no audio on this bad boy?
But if not, if you are a U.S. citizen, that hasn't changed.
Oh man, this is some classic stuff right here. 8 years ago. All right, so this was the United Traders platform. So it was actually the cleanest trading platform I've ever used.
Is me trading? A lot of people have been asking, and just to be clear,
Let's see.
But if not,
So this is short. No, this is TradeNet. So this was a prop firm that we used to use. But I think I talk about. This is like a perfect example of what I used to talk about. How I would be profitable and I have one big losing day. And that's what kind of changed in prop firms, where that one losing day doesn't really affect me as much.
easy runners that we had in the.
There you go. This is pretty cool. So you can kind of see I'll explain what this means in a second.
Profits on the TradeNet account. So here's my complete P&L. I was up 7,000 here on the gross P&L. I was close to $5,000 in pure profit. That was my goal. After they take out the 30%, that was my goal to make $5,000, which is 10 times my amount of money from the $500. Take it to $5,000 of pure profit is insane.
Wow. That was confusing. What I meant to say there is that I paid $500 for the account. That's how much it cost. And I wanted, I guess they take 30% of profit. It was the same concept as like prop firms. It was simulated accounts. It was sim profits. It's all a scam at this point. But you know, I was very close to getting a payout there, and I blew the account. However, what I was saying there is I wanted to make $5,000 payout from a $500 investment. And I said making your money 10 times over is insane. And we do that all the time now in prop firms, and we complain about it. It makes no sense. But you could see I was kind of consistent there, right? Like I was always able to be consistent with trading. It's just I would have those couple days where like I would go on tilt. Wait, this is 8 years ago. Look how clean these charts were. Oh my god, this is the cleanest platform I've ever used to this day. But it would freeze sometimes, and when it froze, I would throw things because it would always freeze when I'm in the trade. Let's see if I can find another. Oh, oh god! I just found something. Oh god! I think I got an email from them or something. Making this.
What's going on, guys? I just want to make a quick video about my experience with this broker. You guys been asking me what broker do I use, so I'm gonna finally tell you about it. It's UnitedTraders.com. This is their own personal platform, and it sucks. freaking week I have an issue, whether it's losing profits or just losing money. There's always an issue. I can't get in, can't get out, and it's cheap, $60 a month with the data, but you pay what you pay what you get, and yeah, lost $632 on ASTC. It's still frozen at this time. It's been frozen for at least a half hour. They market it out at 20 or 30 cent loss here. I would have been in the money right now on the trade, but I got in like close to here and was up nicely. I was about to take some partials, and then it squeezed, and I tried to get out because I was watching the level 2 on my Thinkorswim, and I tried to get out on the market. Once I saw I was close to break even, it didn't work, and they sold me out. So basically, I'm not going to be funding this account again. I lost 2 days in a row. I'm going to withdraw whatever is left in there. I'm going to move on to a new firm, and I'm also going to be trading the TradeNet account. Okay, guys? So, yeah, UnitedTraders.com. I would not recommend them at all. If you are able to sign up with them, there's a lot of other options for you if you don't live in the U.S. So, or if you have non-U.S. passport, just let me know. I'll get you with another broker, or just go to
TradeNet. Yeah, that's how I was able to use them, because I have a dual citizenship. So, but yeah, those are the days, man. Those are the days of struggles. So people don't realize how good we have it right now.
What's going on, guys? Alpine Trader here. I know I promised you guys a video recently about the withdrawal process with TradeNet and how it all works. I did put in my request last Friday, but unfortunately I had a really rough week and the account is no more. So I will not be taking a request or a withdrawal at all on this account. They just sold me out earlier in the day for
Does that sound familiar?
Loss on the account. It sucks, but it is what it is. It's completely my fault. As of today, I was up $2,600 and I lost it all today. Terrible, terrible day. I was up $7,000 earlier in November, and ever since these 2 days, I've just been struggling mentally and was not able to fully recover. And here I am, blew up the account. So I know I had a good November. It's basically all wiped out at this point, but at least I lost all of my profits and not my personal money, which feels a lot better. Next time I build a cushion, I'll be more careful maybe, but we'll see. Again, already a really bad start to the day. I was in Bitcoin on Friday.
The hell is this?
Excuses or anything, but this. So I got in, went up to top immediately at break even, not to take a loss on that trade. And
I don't remember trading Bitcoin.
And for some reason, I just can't.
Do I have an updated PNL on this?
It's done. So if I do trade another trading account, it will have to be a brand new account.
But yeah, you can kind of see the same pattern, right? So now I request the money versus back then I would blow it. But TradeNet, I don't know if they ever paid anyone, to be honest. Oh man, those are the good old days. Oh man, FA was crazy. That's what got me back into futures, so I'm not gonna complain. Like, that got me back into futures, so I'm not gonna complain about it. It's same thing as like AMC and GME, like that moment in the market history exposed a lot of people to the market. People didn't know what the market was, and the GME, AME, diamond hand crap exposed a lot of people to the market, and maybe they lost money on that, but if they wanted to, they now knew what the markets were, and they could invest their time and learn about it and start trading like normal people. So it's a negative, but at the same time, it's a positive for a lot of people. What a squeeze, though. What a squeeze. Damn, I wish I would have taken this. Oh, just on an eval. Just on an eval. It was a perfect setup. It's just, again, the location wasn't there, and that I was not paying attention at the time. I was talking about something. I wasn't even thinking about it. Because usually I wouldn't take it up here, but on an eval, it would have been great. It would have just felt really good to take that. I have incredible patience. I don't know about that. Dustin only knows how to short. Dustin does not know what this button is. Dustin does not have these buttons on this platform. He's a perma bear. But it's all right. That's how I used to be in stocks. And I'm perma bull now, I guess. Pretty much. What a squeeze. I want to look at my portfolio. Too late for a long? Well, with this market, it doesn't seem like it's too late ever. On the daily, we don't have much of a resistance, but I would be cautious. It might not be too late for a long, but you get a pullback like this and you're going to get stopped out, right? And then it's going to go. So it's tough. I'm happy with today, but again, didn't get much trades on funded, right? Just my ORB. But on the evals, I took two trades that were like very solid. I was up 30 something points here and I was up 50 points here. And or no, I was up 50 points here. Yeah, and then up 30 points here, but I had two more contracts, so I took the profit. But I did not realize I could have taken the long right there. If we get another deeper pullback in the next 20 minutes or so, I will look to get another two-legged pullback. I'm going to do like a bull Knox eval. How many days do I try to pass the 150K? 2-3 days. No giveaway today, looks like. We didn't get to the like counter. Unfortunately. Dustin, you should have the account by end of today, by the way. So you're gonna check your credits on Take Profit, okay? But yeah, that was a pretty cool look back at my history. Let's see if I could find my first payouts ever. Huh. Should I click on this video? It says, nightmare day. Didn't think it could happen, but it did. Let's see what this is about. I'm pretty sure this is like blowing up my Lilo account day before payout. It's gotta be it. That's gotta be the one.
All right, guys, it's not a video I wanted to make, but I gotta make. We are 2 days away from the withdrawal here at Lilo Trading for the combine, and unfortunately, it's that type of day. It's that type of action where everything just vanishes. And here we are, minus $4,200. As you could see here, let me show you. I was up 4,500 on the account as of this morning. So this morning we were up here at $104,483. That was the profit, 4,483.
And this is the static account, the 625 drawdown account.
And I lost it all, 4,400 after commissions today. Just being really wrong in the market. Actually, really right in the market. Just timing was off, and that's what set off the loss, right? So the whole morning here, I am buying. I kept losing. I kept buying, and I kept losing.
Market on close now, 400 million on the buy side.
Sorry, guys. So kept buying here, kept losing, kept buying, kept losing. Then you could see I overtraded, and yeah, just this huge sell-off here with Biden's tax proposal. Um, got short, got stopped out many times. It was just a nightmare. And then I was down around 2 grand, and I made it all back. I was down 300, and then all within here, I lost to 4,000. So within this, actually, exactly within this region here, I lost $4,000. I was down $300.
You're a dumbass, Alpine.
And then all of this little section. So from 2:30 p.m. till now, I lost.
Oh wow, I was using a tick chart back then too. Look.
All right, guys. So the account is blown. We'll be starting a new combine eventually. But yeah, that's how it goes. 2 days from the 2 days from the withdrawal date. Tuesday I was gonna withdraw 3 grand, and unfortunately, we blew it. So that's how it goes, and that's why trading the combine is good. I only lost $77. Yeah, I lost a month and a half of work, but technically only lost $77 of actual money. So it's not that bad, right? Sucks, but then trading your own account and losing it. So all right, guys, just wanted to make that video because I know people will be asking. A couple people asked. So I want to give you guys an update as soon as I.
So that was like one of my first attempts at trading prop firms, and then I stopped. But there should be a video of my first ever payout. I can't find it. I see my Apex first payout, but I don't see. It's definitely in there. I just don't have it titled. Oh wait, never mind. I got paid from TickTick.
All right, so there's a lot of skepticism out there. What on to trading and today, and you did well. Congrats to you. I actually failed a Apex evaluation. So when this was on delay, I decided to sign up with Apex and try to pass their evaluation. Yesterday was good, and today I hit the trailing drawdown. So again, that is something I don't like about these combines, is that they have a trailing drawdown. I made a video about the trailing drawdown yesterday. Funny enough, today.
Oh yeah, I used to hate the trailing drawdown. I remember that. Pretty wild stuff. Yeah, it came a long way, guys. It's I've been doing this for a very long time. So I have a different perspective versus people that just got into this space. There's a lot of traders on YouTube who found me on YouTube and started their own YouTube channel. So they just started trading recently. Oh, by the way, let's give a shout out to one of our members.
Black Coffee Trader coming at.
I don't know if this is still valid. Black Coffee Trader is doing an account giveaway. I don't know when that is.
You here with subscribe and the follow. And I'm going to leave this open for probably a little over a week. We'll do the drawing on January 12th.
January 12th. Okay.
January 12th, I'll do the drawing for the winner. And here's how to enter. In the comment section below, type my discount code for Take Profit Trader and basically all the prop firms, but type in code BCT and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and you will be entered to win. And then on the 12th, we'll do an update video.
All right, so you just go in here and wrong button. All right, so what you guys are gonna do is you guys could go and subscribe and enter, and I'll help him out, and it will make me feel better. I love helping out smaller streamers. So what you're gonna do is, doesn't cost you anything. You could subscribe and you could hit that comment section with BCT. Let's get to 100 comments on there, and do you have any opinion on Apex sending email to people and blocking them after a good period? I do have two opinions on that. I have one opinion is that if you've made over like 500,000 and whatnot, then I understand that Apex will ban you, right? They also ban you from buying more evals. So if you have 20 funded accounts and they ban you, you can still keep trading those accounts, right? So you could still make more money. However, if you just started trading with them and they give you that, then I don't understand it. I actually did talk to someone about that and try to get more clarification, but we're not getting any clear clarification on that. Like, why are we telling people that they're going to live accounts when they're actually getting banned? It makes no sense why they use the same language for both things. Like, they make it seem like it's a good thing, but it's actually not a good thing because they're breaking some rules or they're being very aggressive or blowing up accounts, whatnot. Maybe hedging, whatever it might be. Like, just say what they did and be upfront about it. Your friend took 25K and already got banned from buying evals. Yeah, and like, I'll mention that, and then they'll say there's a reason for it. You know, the person did something, and it's hard to say because like there's people that I've seen personally when this all started last year. You know, people would reach out to me personally and give me like, especially when the videos came out, you know, or they were asking about videos and trading strategies. And I watched some of those videos. And I'm like, dude, like you're just trying to like copy me and what I do. Like I don't understand. Or you know, someone was using dad's credit card or mom's credit card. Like you can't do that. Or your wife also has accounts, or your dad has accounts, and you live in the same household. That's not allowed. You know, like stupid stuff like that. So people were doing a lot of things that were not allowed, and that would get banned. Miss K, this one's for you. I just see your comment. Well, Keem, I'll tell you this much. If you were trading with 5 PAs on the Apex, you didn't lose anything. Because you could trade 5 accounts on a lot of other prop firms that are actually better than Apex. Apex, the advantage with Apex is the 20 accounts. Yes, it's also cheap and it's also fast to pass evals because they allow a lot of accounts. I mean, a lot of contracts, not a lot of accounts. So like passing a 50K account with 10 contracts is a lot easier than with 7 contracts or 5. Payout approval process is terrible. Yeah. So I'm focused on Apex long term. I'm gonna focus on Take Profit Trader, Lucid, and TRADEIFY short term. Today was a pretty good day. Another strong day in the market though. That's where I do better. I don't do good when the market's super weak. Oh man, I am freaking hungry. But I'm not gonna eat because I'm going to play golf at a local place with food. I'm eating some Pringles, which I shouldn't be eating, but I had them for a long time and don't want them to expire, so figured last night I'll crack it open. Any questions? What else we got? How many likes we have? We're close to some likes. I think we could do a giveaway. How many likes we have? We're close to some likes. I think we could do. Again, easy giveaway. Just go subscribe to this channel and comment BCT in the comment section. Guys, you have to type. You guys are already doing it wrong. You have to type in BCT in the comments. If you don't type BCT in the comments, you're not gonna get picked. Not in my comments, guys. Jesus. In this video, right here. Go to the comment section and type BCT. Oh my God. Oh God. I give up, Miss K. I give up. Someone's got to send this to BCT. Someone take a screenshot of it. Oh God. Comment it on this video. And you could win a Take Profit account.
Good afternoon.
There we go. We just jumped up like he just got like 30 comments. Let's go, chat. You guys are good. You guys listen. If we get to 100 comments on his video, I'll do a giveaway. Seven more comments, and now I'll do a giveaway as well for Phidias. Yeah, boy. 4 more comments. Go comment. There we go. was way too loud. Nicely done, guys. Black Coffee Trader is a good supporter of our channel and Nutty's channel. 100 set. He's gonna log into his YouTube and be like, what's going on? All right, so we're gonna do a giveaway here. All right, let's do this Phidias giveaway. But to do a Phidias giveaway, you have to have an email with Phidias, okay? And let's see what they told me. They told me we could do a giveaway for um 5 eval accounts of your choice. All right, so we're gonna do 2 evals for 1 person. I'll be nice. We'll do 2 evals for 1 person. And it's gonna be your choice. You could do 50K fundamental, or you could do the 25K accounts, which I actually like a lot. With the 25K account, you could get paid in 2 days from the start of the eval. It's pricey. I don't remember how much it is. It used to be $80. How much is it now? I don't even know how much it is now. You could do the 25K accounts. It's $80 lifetime. I would recommend this account. I did most of my payouts with Phidias is with this account. I gotta stop eating this. Hopefully they could give you these. I don't know if they will, but hopefully we could ask for these accounts. The 50K fundamentals, one time. Or we could do the static. They also have swing accounts. Imagine swinging silver. €80. It's like $85, I think. $95. Damn. Currency rate is up. Because I gotta go soon, guys. I gotta go warm up in my golf sim. And I got a meeting. Like a casual meeting. For a golf match. Can I take my 911? How's the weather outside? I have my shades on. 46 degrees. Oh yeah, I'm taking the 911. No, I've never used the swing accounts. You can. Market makes new highs. Unbelievable. How is silver doing? Silver is pretty slow. Wow. What is squeeze? How much money did I make in my Robinhood today? $800. That's it. Ooh, Dustin. Good thing you didn't get the Take Profit Trader eval yet. Oh, did I sell too soon? Yes, I did. Could have made so much money. Imagine, let's say, like this was a real account funded, like Take Profit Trader. I take a long here. I sell, let's say I have 5 contracts. I sell 4. And then one is stop at break even, and it just misses my stop, and then it goes. That'd be crazy. I should save screenshots of these examples of the 2-legged pullbacks, so that way I can always look back on like a screenshot and look at it and see that it has potential to go more. All right, 3 minutes till we start pulling out the names. You know what? We're going to run everyone. Everyone is going to ski today. Everyone that's in the chat that's entering the giveaway. I don't feel like picking 10 people. Unless we let ChatGPT pick. But last time it wasn't too good. So this is for Phidias. You have to have an account with them. So if you don't, if you do happen to win, you'll have to sign up with them, and then just give me your email, and then I'll send it over to them, and they'll transfer you the accounts. Little bit different than other prop firms, but Take Profit Trader does the same thing. Like Lucid, I give you a code. Apex, I give you a code. TRADEIFY, I give you a code. So also, if you are just tuning in, I did trade on Tradecopia today for the first time, and it was perfect. It was perfect. So these are my trade day accounts, and they just followed, and they followed my Lucid account on QUANTOWER, and it was perfect. So you can do risk management and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's what I need. I need risk management, especially when I'm over the safety net. I think Tradecopia is better than TradeSyncer right now, so I'm gonna cancel my TradeSyncer. One day I'll catch this whole day. $3,000 times 5, that's $15,000. Imagine that. Times 20 accounts. Ooh, easy money. Just kidding. But Lanto did it. And we got Black Coffee Trader almost 100 comments. It was at 40 comments when I told you guys about it, and now we are at 123. And subscribers, few subscribers, I like that. Oh, a little sell-off finally. Dustin's making money. All right. How many people have entered? 169 people. Should we pick 10 people or no? Or should we do everyone? What do you guys prefer? Just pick you, yeah. Well, everyone has a chance regardless, because it's just like a multi-step process. But we'll just run everyone. The problem is running everyone. One minute for everyone is, I mean, running everyone in the giveaway, I can't see the names. So I can't see who wins till like the very end. With less names, you could see the separation between the cars or the skiers, and you could kind of make it more fun. But don't tell anyone that I got the last place yesterday, guys. Don't tell anyone I got last place. No one's got to know. Don't tell anyone. I think it was rigged. Someone was playing with my skis before the race, and I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Shane, you did it? Well, whatever you did, it spilled over to your skis too. Huh. I really got to go. So let's do it. All right. Definitely could take a trade here too to the short side, but no, not shorting today for now. I'm done trading for today. Let's get the names. We have 259 names. Oh God. When this runs out, it's over. 1 minute warning. Twenty seconds. Wow. Wait, guys, we should be at 200 likes easily. How are we not at 200 likes and we have 266 entries? Oh, we are at 200 likes. There we go, Miss K. All right. Time is up. Oh my goodness. Are you guys serious? You didn't enter? There's no way you guys didn't enter. You had to enter. Okay, 1 more minute. Everyone is going into the race. Everyone. And we'll see who wins. Is this the reversal? I'm so happy to have 2 funded accounts with Take Profit Trader now. So I just got to switch them over to Pro Plus and start getting payouts. Start getting payouts 30 January 7th. So I'm not going to have my Pro accounts till probably Friday. So probably won't start trading them till Monday. And then hopefully next week I could take like $5,000, 3 to 5,000 with those 2 accounts to start the year. All right, closing it. You guys had plenty of time to enter. I'm gonna take all the names. I'm gonna clean out the hold on. Gotta go all the way down. Hold on, it's gonna be easier on my bigger screen. $280 names. I'm gonna have ChatGPT clean this up. 1 second. Almost got it. Almost got it. Just clean up the names so it doesn't have the @ sign. I really hate that YouTube did that. Wow, that's a lot of freaking names. Jesus. Copy. Downhill skiing. I'm gonna put Alpine in. Yeah, 268 names. I feel like we're missing a couple, but all right. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy race. So this is, before we run the race, this is for Phidias. 2 accounts from Phidias of your choice. You could do the static 25K or the 50K evaluations. It's gonna be up to you. Hopefully you could do the one-time payment so there's no actual payment to activate. I don't know if that's possible. I'm gonna try. I don't have the accounts. Basically, they told me to give 5 accounts of my choice out, and they'll handle the back end of it. All right, let's run it up and let's see who got and of course, if I win the race by any chance, I'm in the race. We're gonna run it back. And then we'll do a $50 voucher for a random number. So we'll pick a number, maybe last place or 100th place or something like that. But that we'll worry about that when we get there. But if I win the first race, we rerun the race, and we'll add $50. It's gonna be crazy. That's why I don't like doing everyone at once. But we'll see how it goes. Good luck.
Alrighty. Olympics continue. Olympics 2026 have officially began this week. And here we are. Off to the races we go. This is the everyone's included, not just the top elite group. This is the qualifications round, and there's 268 skiers. Who is going to take the giveaway for today? We'll see. Hopefully we could see. Right now it's very hard to see who's in the lead, but we got Dustin down below here. He is pushing very, very hard. F1 racing switched categories. It's off season from F1. So he is like, we're not going to say, because that's rude, but Michael, we know what happened to Michael Schumacher, right? It's not going to happen to F1 racing. Don't worry. User LSRT. That sounds like a bot. The bot is taking the lead. The Fast Trader in the lead as well. Oh my goodness, it's getting tighter and tighter. We got 30 seconds to go. They're already going a little bit faster now. They're going faster. We got Kobe in the lead. We got 50-something in the lead, falling back. Quick Bob taking the big lead with Flair. Flair on in the lead with 20 seconds to go. Oh my goodness, who is going to go for it in the last 10 seconds? We know that leading the race early on is not good. Moon Turtle. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna take it, or is someone gonna steal it from him? Oh my god. I think this guy. And we all know who that is. Is it Dustin? Yes! What are the odds? Dustin, you should try out for the Olympics. Holy smokes. Wait a minute. Is this really happening? So we got Dustin. And this was yesterday's race. What are the odds? Same person wins back-to-back with over 250 entries both days. My goodness. I know trading wasn't too good for you today, but man, oh man, go play the lottery or something. That is insane. Alright guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll let Alpine finish the stream. And congrats to Dustin. This is Golfy. I'm signing out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Wow, Dustin with the second victory in a row. Oh my goodness. He says if he wins again, he will give away. But right now he wants to keep it because he wants to try Phidias. It's fine. We all have the same odds of winning. And you won. So the odds are like so low for that to happen. Like very, very low. Yeah, once you make an account, just shoot me a email and we'll square that away. Or you could just actually we'll just wait till you create the account. Be a member. Well, in this case, the member didn't really help. Yesterday, yes, because yesterday you get automatic entry. But starting next Monday, we're gonna have member Mondays. So if you are a member, you will be in the giveaway. So only members will be in the giveaways on Mondays. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I got to go warm up for a golf meeting. So I'm going to warm up, take a shower, and head out to a cool little spot nearby. It's like a bar slash sim golf combined. So it's really cool. Good food. Gonna have a beer and hopefully a good meeting. And then we'll do it again tomorrow. 1 in 62,500,000. I mean, 62,500. Sounds about right. Yeah, Dustin is being patient for his setups, and now they're showing up, and he's taking advantage of them. But don't worry, guys. We'll have more Phidias giveaways this week because I could give away 5 accounts, so I gave out 2 today. I got a couple more take profit accounts to give away. I got a 150K LUCID account to give away. But that I might make a video for. I don't know. Kind of want to do that one differently. But anyway, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Be good. Be safe. Great day today in 2-legged pullbacks. Good ORB as well. Let me just show you guys the ORB before we go. No. ORB was pretty straightforward. If this would work. Why is it not working? Why aren't you working? There you go. So ORB is a little choppy here, but then I had a nice push up and plenty of room to win on it. So that was good. Could have lost for sure as well, but should have been 3 for 3 on the year on the ORB. But Monday I was just being dumb. So we got to claw back. All right, guys. Later. Oh, where's the ending? Right here.